What if you could have your own basketball analytics department? What if you ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death sprinkle.
Oh no. I give it two big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas. I leave.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. And you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Take
Hard.
heart, right.
I'll be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is gonna be awesome though. We're gonna have live shows. You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
It is Tuesday, November 11th, and you are watching ShotQuality Live BetCast. I'm your host, Justin Perri, here with my good friend, my ShotQuality Live betting expert extraordinaire in co-pilot in Max Hofmeyer. You know, there's Maximilian. Max, how you doing tonight? You ready to do some little some ShotQuality betting?
Heck yeah, I'm ready. Great slate today, like 80 games and a lot of high quality matchups. So should be a fun one, not just for our fun 45 minutes, but should be a fun all night affair. So looking forward to it.
We've had a bunch of good all-night affairs. Season is officially underway, a full week in now. A lot of data starting to come into focus a little bit. Good opportunities here in the start of the season to use what we're going to be showing you for the next 45 minutes, which is ShotQuality's in-game data software, where it tells you essentially what the expected score of the games going on right now are. Well, supposed to is a strong word, but I think you get the gist. It's what we expect the game to be based on, point by point, shot by shot expectations, to understand who's getting good shots and who isn't, so that we can really understand, I guess, what's going on. All right, Max, let's get into it. We don't have Musa today. Might drop by, might send a play in via text. He said he has some.
I'll start us off. How about Charlotte? They're at halftime here. I'm going to go ahead and lock that one in at +6.5. Only 19 points, expected to be 32. Davidson, 29, only expected to be 26. So let's back the 49ers and their bad 0.63 points per shot in the first half to get, a little better here in the second.
All right, I like it. First play on the board. You definitely want to tag along with us on the score sheet, which you can find. We have a link in the chat from Max. He keeps up with everything on the score sheet. It's probably the fastest way to get everything, just because there isn't a delay, honestly. And we talk about that sometimes, but we had a really good first episode. Moose leading the pack with a perfect 4-0 sweep. So I know long-term viewers will hate to see our number one analyst out tonight. Max hopefully retaking that spot soon enough. But we like to have a little friendly competition. I did all right, 4-3, missed the long shot. Got that nice Buffalo win in there on the money line. We all did well on a couple picks. UNC was a nice, easy winner, Max. But you've been doing well using live to start the season.
Yeah, and I think even our Washington State, who was down at lofty number, ended up coming back and covering against Davidson. So 2 games in a row, Davidson getting a little lucky against them again here tonight.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how the cards fall. But of course, ShotQuality data giving you the opportunity to sort of get in and watch the board all at once, take those shots at teams that are cold, try to just catch a couple points here or there. It's not necessarily the all and nothing. I mean, look, maybe the Charlotte money line is speaking to you, Max. How do you evaluate whether or not to really jump on a money line long shot? We both missed a pretty heavy one to start the season. We each took one of those little, 0.1 unit shots. But how do you really determine when to do that or not?
I don't do them often. I don't know why.
Yeah, you don't.
I think I was just excited. It was first show, You kind of you want to spray the board. But I got another one here. I'm going to go ahead and lock in. On the screen right there, Colgate, a ridiculous 49 points in the first half, expected 31. I'm taking Drexel. I don't know. Is this spooky? I got to lay a little juice, minus 120, plus 19.5.
I think it's a little spooky. I think once you get past that like sixth possession at 18 or so, I think you can hit the spooky button if you want to hit the spooky button.
You know what? We'll hit the spooky button. Taking the Dragons here, plus 19.5.
All right. I got one for you right on the screen as well. We'll talk about it. I'm sure you'll have some feelings about this one. I'm going to go ahead grab Dayton here, plus the 12.5, minus 120 against Cincinnati. You are a local to this area, Max. You've probably been paying attention a bit to these teams. What do you make of this one? Expected to be a tie for what ShotQuality is seeing tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say both these teams are better than Xavier this year. Hot take.
Okay,
we're terrible.
Starting us off hot.
But no, I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. Dayton and Cincinnati. I know it was 6.5 at home court. But yeah, I like Dayton coming back in this. I'm going to ride that as well. I'm seeing 11.5 now. I'm going to go ahead and take that with you.
I still see the 12.5 minus 120. I think you can probably go grab that. It's worth it. I think we do pretty well getting those key numbers. These games are very well modeled. This is a very efficient market for sure. It's not, magic per se. But again, Cincinnati doing well in the shots in terms of their good shot ratio. But Dayton definitely has more attempts, just not really doing too great. And of course, the mid-range, really both teams staying out of the mid-range, but Dayton doing a phenomenal job running the rim and three rate. So that's what we like to see. Hopefully those long-range shots start to fall a little bit. Expected to be a nice tie here at the under 4 timeout. So yeah, jump in on that one for me. I got to catch up. I'm in third on that standings list.
If they make it a little close, I don't think UC's very good free throw shooting either. So could see Dayton get back in this one. So, but yeah, I got 11.5. So hopefully it doesn't matter. But you should shop around at home. We are live on the show. We don't have that luxury, as much. But yeah, make sure you get the best of the number.
Gotta make sure we keep up with everything that's going on. Florida A&M, UCF, probably not worth really talking about too much here. Florida State, Florida looks pretty interesting. Could probably look at Florida to get their scoring going here, down by 3, expected to be up by 3. I don't know if I'm taking that money line, but if you want a spot to jump in on Florida, this is probably a good one with confirmation that
it's still 8.5, so it's going to be pretty.
Well, there was 17.5, so
yeah. I played a pregame. I thought they would blow them out. Honestly,
they might blow them out in the second. They could definitely do it. We'll see. Florida Gulf Coast, Georgia Southern looking pretty on the money. It's welcome to season 3. If you've been here for a while, we have a fun relationship with when everything looks good on the shot quality. It both verifies that everything works the way it's supposed to, the large majority of the time, which is what.
Here I got a spooky one for you.
Let's
how about
go.
Sacred Heart and Villanova? No. This is not me saying I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to. Do you want it? 52
you want to tee it up?
23. Yeah, I was teeing it up for if you.
Yikes.
I wanted your thoughts before I take it.
I mean, that is an ungodly points per shot at 1.68. I would expect.
Okay, but here's the thing. Villanova, 22 attempts from 3, so 73% of their shots. I would be more concerned if it was just them at the rim feasting and getting whatever they want. The fact that it's 22 threes, they must be shooting a ridiculous number. I'm actually curious now. I might take this.
Yeah, I mean, 2 players combining for 38 points that are expected to have 16. So shooting about as lights out as you can, honestly. 10, 12 points each above the expected. That's just, missing maybe 1 3 between the two of them, right?
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
To pull this up.
I mean, again, are they going to play the entire second half? Are those shooters going to keep making it at that rate? How spooky is the number?
I'm looking for it.
I just saw it. I scrolled by.
32.5.
32.5. I lost my first spooky last time out.
I think I might do this one. Give me 1 second. I just want to see.
All right.
Okay, they're 56% from deep. I just wanted to make sure it was high. Okay, let's do it. Sacred Heart plus 32.
Wow. You're a madman tonight, Max.
Yeah, I don't think Sacred Heart is as scrubby as you think either. So I'll go ahead and take this one plus 32.5.
All right. Hope you hit it. I'll let you have this one. I'm sure Moose would back out of it.
There's no way Moose would take this. I'll speak on his behalf.
Yeah, he just confirmed, I think, that he will be available for our next episode. Perfect time to talk about it, which is going to be a Saturday episode. Nice afternoon slate. We'll get the 1 and the 2 p.m. games in there. Get a couple good looks at some fun ones for you. We have the 8 p.m. slate starting up soon. We might be able to get a couple early bets in on that one tonight. Of course, you can get access to all this stuff with a premium membership over at ShotQualityData.com. Go over there, check it out, and see what all this is about. But I would just keep watching, see what the magic's about. I mean, look, all three of us profitable, Max. I think I couldn't have asked for anything more. Moose sweeping us all up and showing us who's boss, only picking winners is tough to keep up with. But I'm not too mad with my results.
The thing is, too, I think half of his plays, he took the same size as us and got worse of the number, but it just didn't even matter. So
yeah. He got the best of the plays. He waited for good moments. He's somehow good at that. I don't really try to question this type of stuff. I just look for spots and go. So speaking of halftime, you're gonna rip Florida live here. They're down.
You're still showing Villanova.
Oh well, thank you. Are you going to look at Florida here to make a comeback? Expected to be up 6, down 3.
Yeah, if it's like 6.5, 7.5, I'm taking it.
I'll join you. Let's see. Gotta get my sports book up.
6.5 minus 130. That's a dumb number. Just give me 7.5.
I see 6.5 minus 110 over at old DraftKings. I'll probably lock that one in with the champs. Yeah. Let's see how they do. Let's see how they serve us. We like the Gators around here. All right, let's go.
Florida's just such a hard team to beat. I'm taking this one as well. I'm loading up DraftKings now to lock it in. Yeah, I mean, they don't shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know what's really going on here, but I would not be surprised at all if they win this game by 10+.
I would hope so. I just need 7 now. That's always fun. I mean, I think one of the most fun parts about this is you get a really good finish. It's very I would say the product's red zone-esque, right? Like you have that type of feeling where you get to watch all the different games that you've decided that you want to take your shot on. And they all happen at once. So it's pretty great.
I will say anyway, it is a little concerning. Florida State's or Florida's defense has given up this many points, especially after the Arizona game too. I mean, I know it's early, but Florida State has a lot of, I feel like, mid-major kind of guys, like Robert McCray from Jacksonville. So that kind of concerns me.
Well, I guess we'll see which side wins out, Max. You always can take a middle if it starts to go our way for 5 minutes and you don't really want to ride it out. You can do that. We don't really do that too much, but you can create middles pretty effectively using this stuff. Try to create, I guess, like, spots where you can't really lose too much, at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you do money lines, you can obviously create scenarios where either way you win. But spreads are a little different. Anyway, nothing really here. I don't really know if I want to touch Rhode Island, who is just blowing out Stonehill right now. We do sometimes see the blowouts look like this where the bad team is getting their shots up. But, the actual ability for Rhode Island to get in the way of them and disrupt them is not really impacted in the live numbers. It's a little bit more nuanced and comes home a little later.
You are missing 3 games if you want to refresh, and I mean there are some potentials maybe in those. UAB, Alabama State,
we can show how fast it reloads. I love a reload challenge.
Yale has 1.78 points per shot to start this game against Quinnipiac.
That's a pretty good reload speed, though. No,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think they do a good job.
Games I was looking at.
UAB
won, kind of crazy.
Yeah, Alabama State coming in hot. Big target on the back of UAB here for sure in any of these types of games where there's a lot to prove. I do think UAB probably gets back in the driver's seat, gets this game tied up at some point. So depending on what the line available is, I'm sure it's still pretty harshly towards UAB. But I would go in. I think -5.5 right now. I like that. I think that's within 2 possessions to finish it up. All they got to do is get that thing tied up within any point in the second half with like 4 minutes left even, and they can get it to 6. So I'll go ahead. UAB -5.5 here. Data says go. We say how fast, how high. I don't know, whatever you want to say. I let the data drive. You know, that's the whole thing. It's done well. We're going to keep doing it. Look, it's a show about how the data does and what we can do with shot quality's data. It's just sort of the tip of the iceberg. There's so much here. Actually just put out my pick of the day. I don't know if you've been following along, Max. They're literally right at the bottom of the Score Center. We couldn't make it any easier. We lost old John Collins over here, but Alvarado scored 8 last night, and Siakam's there for tonight's game. Starts in about an hour. Doing all right.
When are you planning on switching over to college though for the play of the day?
Probably about a game or 2 more. I'm gonna start trying to pick the spots, and then we'll have a little back and forth, and then it'll go full college. We get a little NBA in there, and then we'll start doing the college stuff. We're looking at hopefully maybe looking at some projection stuff coming. So we're going to see how all that's looking and try to make everything work seamlessly before we really start making a college pick of the day. I would love to do a live college pick of the day, but that's not very easy. That's what this show is. Anyway, Dayton's now down 10, looking like they're going into the half, not doing too great. We're there. Florida is down 3 now, finishing into the halftime. Fordham. Wagner's beating Fordham. I mean, that's
Fordham just lost to NJIT too. I'm like, of course I took them. We had them winning on the SQ score. I'm like, all right, I'll buy low on Fordham. Wagner has all the off the court things. Like, dummy.
I mean, again, this could definitely be a game where Wagner kind of collapses and Fordham gets it done. I wouldn't be super surprised by that. Might want to lay off of it just because these teams are both a little unpredictable. There was some funkiness with that NJIT game, and then NJIT came back out there next time. I think got beat pretty bad.
I did against Fairfield. I did have Fairfield.
Yeah, Fairfield was a pretty, I think, clear spot.
Yeah.
We love the spots. The spots are back, baby. It's college basketball. I can't wait to really get going.
NJIT's playing right now, actually. You want to take an over?
Yeah.
It looks like they're both underperforming. I don't really want to take an over, but
I don't.
I
don't want to take an over.
They're actually not taking terrible shots. I was kind of expecting bad shots, but they're not good.
Yeah. Could look at. No, I was gonna say maybe St. Francis Mount St. Mary's to slow down, but not really.
Sounds like someone outside your house needs to slow down.
Oh, I mean, welcome back. At least the sirens haven't hit tonight. It's crazy. You'd never know that I'm like on the top floor of my 10-story building. So It's just because there's so many buildings that it's still just there's nowhere for the sound to escape to. So it literally sounds like it's in my ear. Anyway, going into our 4th year here. Love it here. But all right, yeah. Do we want to think that Yale slows down tonight? Do you want like a team total under? Quinnipiac's performing as expected, but Yale's just absolutely shooting the heck out of the ball, for lack of a better term. How's this looking?
That's what I was just diving in. It's very spread out. Look at nobody in double figures for Yale. They're all just everybody's eating.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
let's see what the number is. I'm seeing 16.5. They're down 14 right now.
That seems about right.
Plus 16.5. Why not?
All right.
We're having fun.
I got respect for you. I think that's something I would do. That is something I would do. We are seeing Sacred Heart down 30 now in the second. Not really much for Penn Providence. Don't want to touch Stonehill, Rhode Island. It's right there, but I don't want to do it.
These 8 o'clock games though should be starting to get going because there's a lot of stinkers in this slate.
I mean, that's the thing about early November, right? You're going to get a lot of stinkers, but you can really call them. I think if you
someone says you need to get some vitamin C in you. Are you feeling okay?
Me?
Yeah. So you sound like you're under the weather. I think you sound fine.
No, maybe it's the bad headphones. We're good to go. Having a good time, live betting.
Now I have sirens.
Oh no.
I live in New York too. Plot twist.
Been going outside. We got great fall weather here. We got a little snow this morning, Max.
Outside? You think I'm going outside during basketball season? Nah, I'm in hibernation.
Really?
Cole Adams tweeted that the other day. It's like it gets dark at 5 o'clock is nature's way of telling you to stay inside and watch basketball. I'm like, that's such a great tweet.
Yeah, it is crazy how quickly it switches up, but it is perfect for college basketball. It's perfect for doing exactly this, having all the data in front of you. I'm really happy that we're actually just back doing it. It's been a long wait, but yeah, I think we'll give it another reload, see if those 8 p.m. games are up, see if anything early pops out. We got
Dayton looks like they cut it to the Flyers cut it to 7, it looks like at half, so that's good.
That's nice indeed. We got a couple more games up now. It's going to be fun. We'll talk
already 20 points in Louisville in 4 minutes. That sounds about right.
Yeah, man. We gotta have a fast one. We got a lot of games coming in. We'll see how these all start out. But I do think that Kentucky should have a good shot here tonight. What do you think?
So there's been 6, 7,
Need more water.
6. There's been 13 shots taken in this game. 10 of them are threes. This is exactly what I would have expected. A 3-point shooting contest, and I think a 3-point shooting contest favors Louisville in this one, so not surprised to see that Comwell already has 7. Did you hear me when I said that? 10 3-pointers
10
of the
threes.
First 13 shots. That is
Oof.
New era basketball, baby.
I love it.
Oh, damn. I accidentally said 6, 7. I was counting out. Louisville has 6 shots. Kentucky has 7 shots. Oh, they got me.
They got you. That's been my favorite part for sure about the school.
The grade school days,
game.
yeah. IU Indian, IU Columbus played today, and it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh man. In the audio on these ESPN broadcasts, you know how it gets sometimes. I mean, these kids are screaming.
They are. They literally, I think, a little overwhelming. But all right. Speaking of overwhelming, big slate starting off. Arkansas, Central Arkansas, Missouri State, Arkansas State. A lot to take in. DePaul going against Buffalo. DePaul expected to be a big winner here tonight against the Buffalo Bulls. but down early. So we'll see how that one goes. Kansas hasn't let a point up to Texas A&M Corpus Christi yet in the first 4 minutes. SMU out to the running of the horses early between these two fun offenses. I think this will be a fun one to watch. I like Murray State a lot, but I think they're going to obviously have some trouble against SMU this evening.
Yeah, I hope they get back in it. It seems like everyone I bet pregame, I could just live again because on the wrong side of a lot of these. I don't like to see that.
No, that's never fun, but I think something that is always a good time with these games. We'll go switch to all games for you, see if there's anything else that we can see coming up that's fun.
How about Duke? The Coach K game, going to Army.
On Veterans Day, nonetheless.
I wanted to take Duke minus 32.5. But I'm like, what if they just, like, out of respect, called off a little, they don't pound them. So I couldn't take it. But they could win that game by 50 if they wanted to.
Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I didn't really want to play it. I think we'll probably avoid it.
No.
There's not much there anyway for a live bet, so it's all right. End of the game for Navy Penn State. I guess you could say maybe Penn State to finish it out and get the lead up. We don't really like to bet too far into that second half. Lipscomb, UNC Asheville. Expected to be Lipscomb. Could be an interesting spot there, but probably a little late to the party on that one. And then nothing else in these other games in the second, at least late in the second.
Michigan and Wake is a good game, 64-62, and expected to be a 1-point game. Kind of surprises me.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good sign for any ACC team playing against a team like Michigan, who I saw it in person already this season in a scrimmage against St. John's. They got a big front court, so if you're able to really score on them, that usually means you got at least some good guard play.
You got to see a fun one on Saturday, though. Speaking of St. John's, fun because you lost, but
well, it was fun. It was a great game for most of it, right? And I think Max, you literally texted us at the exact worst time when St. John's
they regained the lead. I did not think they'd give it back. I thought
they regained the lead for the first time, and then all of a sudden it's just all right, 14-1 run, game over. Absolutely deflating. But played well for the rest of it. I mean, it's just a game of runs. What are you gonna do?
I was a little disappointed in the Johnny's defense not being able to stay in front of the guards. They kind of just got to the hoop whenever they wanted. Yeah,
it was pretty embarrassing. I think
very unlike a Patino team to do that.
Yeah, there was a point there where I think it was the front court of Alabama and the back court of St. John's had combined for 6 points or 8 points, something. And the opposite had combined for 100 or something. It was all very lopsided. So we'll see how that.
The good news is it's November.
It is good news, but I think it also reinforces a very long held truth, which is guard play usually wins out in big games. You need guard play.
Patino said you don't need a point guard anymore. He's just saying that because he doesn't have one.
Don't get me started.
No comment.
I don't need people coming after me for my St. John's takes. Yeah. I'm a little lower on them than the polls and whatnot. I think I'm not very far off from where Ken Palm is. They're a top 10 team. Right. It's all right. It's all right.
I can't wait to watch Louisville and Kentucky though. 31 points in not even 6 minutes.
Let's get back to business. Thank you.
This game.
I'm not.
We kind of expect it. We kind of expect it. Only 7. That's not a huge difference.
Are you standing in front of? Yeah, are you going to stand in front of the way of the train? Are you ever going to take an under? What type of discrepancy would you want to see?
20. I would take a 190 live. Something like IU. I need to see IU Indy numbers before I even think about taking under.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm not taking anything there unless it really starts to look pretty drastic and the shots are like pretty much all threes and you can really start to bank on some variance. But
Louisville, 8 of 10 shots from deep. That's just, I mean, they're not even going inside the arc. We have some comments though. Boston College over and Harvard plus 7.5. If we
all
want
right,
to
let's
take a
check it
look
out.
at either of those games.
With Central Connecticut, I just worry about the scoring ability, honestly.
We've
I
been
don't hate it
expecting
though.
Central Connecticut to score more for like 5 years. They just don't.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Northeastern just played that game against
Colgate.
Colgate.
Won on last second. Oh, Drexel kind of came back. They're down 8. I think they were down.
I was thinking about that
I
one.
plus 19.5.
Oh, you took that, right?
You asked me if I wanted to take money line. I think it was like 30-1.
Those are the ones that you pass on. You're fine. They're the ones that win.
That's why it's like you got to either take it every time or just never, just for the mentals.
No, I think you gotta torture yourself and try to figure it out and hold yourself against the flames and not understand. No, I mean Drexel's expected to be up in this game. Colgate is absolutely just destroying in terms of their shots taken.
1.53 points per shot, and they're only up 8. That's just oof.
Yeah, I mean, you would think it's going to come home to roost. So we'll see how it goes. You got a good number there, Max. We'll take it. We like it. I would expect you feel pretty good. Drexel plus 19.5. Max has 6 plays out tonight after a 6-3 showing last time out. Didn't take the 30-1. Would have a nice long shot there. I don't know if Max is going to keep his long shots going all season long, but I like those. I missed my first one, but I like the up and down nature of it. I got Dayton, Florida, and UAB. Moose isn't with us this evening. Shout out to Moose. We love him.
He goes 4-0 and he's never going to show up again. He's just going to be like, yeah, I'm undefeated.
Takes the perfect record and runs. Yeah. He said he might text me. Let me check my messages. No text. So he has more important things going on, and that's life. He'll be back. I think he will join us Saturday. It will definitely be Max and I.
These Saturdays are nice too, because it's like, I mean, I love conference Saturdays, but like 120 games gets kind of overwhelming. 80, 90 is like perfect, and they space them out well. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a better stream. I think it allows you to be a little bit more particular with when you take your bets. So it's nice. It's a little bit tougher, of course, to stay on top of everything. You're going to miss the best number a decent amount when you're this busy, especially if you're trying to really lay it, wide. I think is the way to do it, which is the way I like to do it. So, but it's a balance. All right, Max, what are you feeling? You like maybe more head state, or is that when you're staying away from with them expected to be a little bit closer?
I'll stay away.
Yeah. Any interest
really
in
not?
Ooh, I think I'll probably take a look at Winthrop here. They're losing to Coastal Carolina, expected to be up by 6, down by 8. I don't know how much more I need to see personally here, Max.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
they just scored perfect, so you can get like an 8.5 now.
Yeah, 6.5. They're down 10. All right, let's do it.
It took a while, but we finally found one.
I think my headphones just died.
Yeah, you're coming through through a different mic now.
Wow.
You still sound good, so
thanks. Pretty brutal. Just get that little power downs sound and you're gone. But all right, got to roll with the punches. I just took that plus 6.5 line there with Winthrop. I think that's a good spot to get in. got a little -110 number playing over at DraftKings right now. I only have the one book open. You should be doing this with as many books open as you can, waiting for spots, trying to find the right place because, man, let me tell you, you try to run a live stream and get the best number at the same time, a little bit harder than you'd think.
I just took it on FanDuel 7.5 -106. So
how can you find the Moose text with all the girls texting you? That's a great question. I can't, and I'll keep it at that.
Whatever. He opened up his messages and it's just crickets.
Wait, that's not fair. How do you know that? Those crickets are nice. No, it's definitely lots of girls, but they're my girlfriend's friends, so it's fine. It's fine. They're texting me all the time because I'm in their group chats, and it's terrible. No, I love them. That's great. Please don't send them any clips from this so that no one gets mad at me. Wow, Drexel's really gonna jump back into this one. I love it. I love seeing it. Florida back
plus 400 now on the money line. So I don't want to
missed
chase
opportunity.
Yeah,
Fordham back into this one. Tie game there. Expected to be up by 12, Max. Did we miss our chance? Or are we getting in with Fordham, or are we still leaving that alone?
No, I'm mad at them, so I pass.
You're mad at them. Okay, I like that. I like passing when you're mad. Georgia Southern, Florida Gulf Coast. Did we do this one yet?
I don't think we talked about this one, but it wasn't this bad earlier. It's really
this is getting a little bad. I mean, Georgia Southern's good for sure, but they got lucky in their first game. I think they pushed the number or lost the number in their second game. Now they're up by 6, expected to be losing. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
16
getting into this
if my middle school level subtraction can do right.
I don't think that score's right. It says Florida Gulf Coast has 60 now. It says 65 to 60. So we might be a little behind on this one.
I'm seeing 60 to 50. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hello.
But like they're like a minute apart. So that is a lot of points in that. That is a hectic 11-point minute.
Yeah. It's still 5 points though. I would imagine it's still expected to be Florida Gulf Coast doing well.
Yep.
It's now plus 1.5 instead of plus 2.5. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna take the plus 1.5. It's plus 105, and I'm locking it in. So let's go. I'm doing it. A little behind. Never hurt nobody. Well, maybe. We'll find out.
This is only the first one I've noticed that's been off. At least so far. So
it happens.
Kind of good.
It happens here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. We have a good time with it. I think it's honestly one of the most fun ways to do well in sports betting.
I think Villanova's dead. Or Sacred Heart.
You mean Sacred Heart isn't covering your number?
They're down 39 with 10 minutes left. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Sacred Heart overperforming too. Is
that time now that you're saying it's dead? Is it time for me to swoop in? And
41.5. Oh, so they gotta just not.
What number did you get? What number did you get?
32.5. Yeah, 32.5.
41.5. Yeah, we can see. I'll make a little mental note. If 41.5 ends up doing okay. But I'm not jumping on sinking ships early in the season. Well, we have plenty of time this year, Max, to jump on sinking ships together. We will have a lot of fun doing so.
How about DePaul? Down 10.
Talked about them already. They were losing early, right?
But not by 10. It's down. There's 10 minutes left in the first half. They're on 12 now. Goodness.
Ooh, minus 18.5 as favorites.
Oh, yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Minus 5.5 now.
Yeah. Man, expected to just run it back on them and get right back in it.
I'm going to take it. I don't like Buffalo. DePaul minus 5.5. Buffalo's not winning this game.
Yeah, I'll let you go on it by yourself. I hope you win.
This is one that they either win by 10 or lose. I just don't see how there's an in between here.
Okay. We'll find out. I like that, the confidence. I don't think you're wrong. I think it would likely be really interesting as a first half spread, is to get right back into it right now.
How about a first half money line? I'll one up you. Come back and win the first half.
What's the line on that? I don't have it because it's a New York.
Plus 480.
Ooh.
And plus 5.5.
Plus 480 and plus 5.5. I love the plus 5.5. I don't think they're going to pull off the money line.
I'm taking the first half too, because you love it.
Wow.
DePaul, so plus 5.5 first half, minus 5.5 for the game.
Good luck.
I'm gonna either look real dumb or real smart.
I love that.
That's usually how it works.
That's the risks you got to take in this world, Max.
I just hope I look dumb 45% of the time, and
attaboy.
Smart 55% of the time.
Yeah, that's all it takes. It's just like elementary school.
Wake 77-71. They're gonna win that game.
Wow. That's a little bit unexpected.
And we agree that it should be at least tied, so that makes it kind of more concerning if you're Michigan.
I'll tell you right now, Max, Sacred Heart Villanova line is down back to 31.5.
What? Oh, yeah. You could have sniped a 41.
That would have been crazy. I'm kind of kicking myself.
I'm alive? I thought I was dead.
They have a 10-0 run. It is 53-84 now.
Drexel's down 2. Drexel's down 2. Oh my goodness.
Drexel down 2. Do we want? I don't want any LaSalle Temple. I'm not interested in Jacksonville High Point. Yeah, there's
Florida.
plenty of
what the hell, guys?
Florida's got to get going.
We haven't double dipped this year.
Oh, I don't love you for saying that here. I don't appreciate
we haven't squad road yet either, because Musa didn't take it at the same time. I'll get on him next time so we can.
Yeah, and I didn't roll with you guys on UNC officially. I've been taking what.
Oh my gosh, that was a great
I put
plus
the bet
3.5, plus 3.5, and they routed them.
Easy. That was one of the easier bets I've had to start from all the stuff I've done. But I've been taking your stuff from the show and everything, and it's been working. Look, the data time and time again shows that it's valuable, and the way of thinking is valuable in college basketball. So we'll see if Winthrop can figure it out. Not touching Moorhead or Clemson.
I'm taking FGCU with you I got plus 3.5. I forgot to get in on that.
I got 1.5, so we're close enough. You're up to 10 plays, Max. We do.
Scale.
Yeah, that's pretty good for 45 minutes. That's the standard dose of Shot Quality Live.
I had 9 last time, so I guess I'll be right in that. One of them was the DePaul first half though too. So
yeah, I went slow. That's a little slow for me. So we'll see how it goes. We'll turn up the volume. There'll be some better slates.
Yeah,
so
I feel like you bet more when Moose is here too. When all 3 of us, you get a little more downtime.
Of course, right. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? There's lots of action to be had. You can run this anytime. I think that's the best part about it. It works for one game. NBA comes with, if you want to get your feet wet, you can start with NBA, which comes with the standard membership, which is at a lower price point, and also just a good way to ease yourself in. There's plenty of stuff for free on the site if you're just hanging out, watching, enjoy free basketball data content. Our standing pages are free, and
We have a free SQ game some days, or like how do you decide which day to make it?
The pick of the day game is free always.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just go to the blog and you can go into the pick, and it's actually there's a link there, so you can just like watch the pick of the day with SQLive for free every single night.
You're still showing the sheet, just FYI. I don't know if you actually are or not, but yeah, okay. Figured you might not be.
So you go to the prop of the pick of the day for NBA. Scroll down here. There's this nice little watch the pick of the day with SQLive for free. And I don't think this has started, so it's going to look like that, but it starts in about 30 minutes. I think I'm 4-1 on them to start the year back up in the NBA, so that's nice. Max, if you missed the start of the show, was asking when I'm going to start college, and it's like, well, I keep winning, so it's also kind of difficult to step away. All shot quality data. Wish I could say.
Rolling out your prop sheet every day and firing away on,
Yeah, I've been doing it. That's where everything comes from. Combine it with a little bit of the prop sheet data from the site. A little hybrid, and go like from there. And it's been doing really well. Had some nice results early on. So gonna keep going, enjoying it, and been a little slow for me to get into this season for a variety of reasons. And we'll be full speed soon enough. But NBA's a little bit easier to make work, and there's more data already. So college soon enough. I'm excited, but mostly live betting, I think, this season.
Nice.
It'll be fun. UAB, Alabama State, we got a bet there. That'll be a good one to watch. We need UAB only to win that one by 5. Like we said, we wanted it tied up. They did exactly that. I'm sure that number is a little different now. They're starting to just hit some shots. Any final plays, Max?
No, I've got a nice even 10 plays, and I love them all.
All right. I love to hear it. I think we are looking good to go. Good, quick show, standard time length, what you can expect from us a couple times a week as we get started here in the college basketball season all throughout the year. Stay on the lookout for everything shot.
Murray came back. All right, good.
There you go.
But I don't like that it's 32-23 on the SQ score. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you're out of here, Max. Next show is going to be on Saturday, 1:45 p.m. So come hang out with us here at ShotQuality Live BetCast. I'm your host, Justin Perri. That's Max Hofmeyer. And for our third co-host, Alec, Musa, the ShotQuality Live BetCast team, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.